Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with an OU Showdown live, but this is a new one. Zygarde is being suspect tested in OU, so OU is finally starting to shake things up just a bit, and they decided to suspect test Zygarde. So if you guys didn't know, I mean, you probably know if you played OU at all, but Zygarde only needs one move, right? 1,000 arrows. 1,000 arrows is the best move. Doesn't need anything else. Doesn't care because 1,000 arrows has no immunities. You can just click it freely, and then you couple that with its versatility and the fact that it can run Choice Band sets, which kind of fell off, but Z Ground, Z Dragon, Sub Coil sets, Dragon Its Toxic sets, which are like its sets that can beat Tangrowth and Bulu, or Sub Coil sets, which can beat Gliscor, or Dragonium sets, which can beat Gliscor as well, or Sub Coil can also beat potentially even Scizor, unless Scizor crits it, because it can crit Scizor back, basically. But yeah, Zygarde, its versatility is what is quote unquote, I'm putting quotes because I'm not sure how I feel just yet. I do always find Zygarde annoying, though. I definitely do. A lot of times, I know I'll make this play. I know Blender will make this play. And I'm pretty sure Jamman makes this play a few times in videos too. But I'll go Coco on a Zygarde because I'm not trying to get glared. But even then, like, that just shows I have to put myself in a position with it. But yeah. So Zygarde's being suspect tested, and I actually don't have to ladder for this. I'm actually part of the qualified voters right here, so I'm gonna ladder anyway, just because I want to see what other people are using. And the suspect ends December 30th. There's not a new ladder. It's gonna be the same ladder, so it won't interrupt anything. But all you have to do is put OUTX and then whatever name you want. And let's just hop on a ladder and see how we think about this. I'm not gonna have an opinion on this till the end of my series, mainly because I'm not trying to. Okay, well, this is my first game, but mainly because I'm not trying to influence other people's votes. I don't want to do that. If I want to influence something, I'll do, you know, to the top. It's actually been a year almost. It's in 1 more month. It'll be well, like 2 weeks actually. It'll be a year since I started M Pump to the top, and it'll be 10 months since they got rid of quick drops. I mean, quick rises. Quick drops still there. Quick rises are gone. That can't stop me though. Anyway, this is a team by ABR. Like I mentioned, on my birthday, I'm doing 24 videos. So for these videos, I'm not making a team preview until after Wednesday. My birthday's Wednesday. So I advise if you actually do ring the bell or have it clicked or whatever, and I appreciate you for that. Maybe unclick it for that day, because there will be 24 videos one every hour starting at 12 a.m. So yeah, just be careful. Anyway, Kartana destroys him. I mean, this is like a let's go team, and then they dump these two Pokemon on. But Cart destroys my opponent, so that's I honestly think I don't even need that much of a game plan. Just gotta be careful not to lose to Scizor. When I mean Scizor, I guess I saw the combination of Red plus Breloom. I gotta be careful not to lose to Breloom. Breloom actually devours my team. Wow. So as far as leads go, I think Landorus is great just for putting me in a good position versus potentially lead Incineroar or Loom. Again, I got to be very careful about that Loom. It doesn't have very many opportunities to SD up, but it is definitely a problem. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go hard out into my Heatran. I don't think Heatran is that necessary in this game. It loses to... that dude destroyed me right there with that double. It loses to a ton. And as far as stopping Kartana from Sacred Sword or Leaf Blading through me, Scizor accomplishes the exact same thing. So basically, when he copies me with Ditto, Scizor still walls. So I'm going to get my rocks here. I'm not really worried about... Okay, maybe I'm a little bit worried about this now. Huh. Just going to Inferno Overdrive. He could Waterfall me. I honestly don't even know... Okay, Aqua Tail definitely blew me back there. Now... Kyurem shouldn't care. The best Ice type attack, unfortunately for Lapras, is Ice Shard, if I'm not mistaken, or Avalanche. So you might be seeing this thing move second. Again, as far as winning goes, Kartana plus Scizor is all I need. All I got to do is get rid of this Incineroar, and I will be able to do it. Maybe I got to worry about the Snorlax, but as long as I have knockoff, which I do on my Kartana, I won't lose to a potential Iapapa set. So we'll go live from Kyurem, knock him out. I guess this is a little bit lower, but don't worry, I'll be uploading this almost every day, I think. And I was actually going to upload the UU row today, but I'll upload that tomorrow alongside this and alongside a Wi-Fi battle. So what I'm doing today is only upload two videos, just because it's a little bit easier for me at the moment to do that since I have 24 videos to work on. But I will go Lando here. I'm assuming a fake out or something might happen. Goes for Flare Blitz. Is that Banded? That's just Life Orb. Wow. So I might have messed up by going Lando, but again, I feel like Scizor, especially under Misty Terrain, can deal with a Breloom as long as it's not like Mach Punch isn't going to be doing too much. I could just SD up and roost on everything. So we'll U-turn here. We'll just go cure him again. We got to keep Lando alive. I didn't want to Earthquake on his own Ditto coming in, or maybe I messed up by doing that because he just burnt me. I didn't want to do that on a potential Slowbro or on a potential Ditto coming in. I'd rather get in cure him and just start clicking buttons. Loom comes out. This is the part where I just click buttons one more time. Don't really care what he wants to do here. Just click Ice Beam. As he is Scarf Drain Punch. Okay, that makes it just a little bit easier for me to deal with. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier actually for me to deal with. The reason I went Lando is because I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go out into Ditto, and that gives me a Kartana just to start clicking buttons, right? He's locked in a Scarf Drain Punch. I love on the lower ladder, I don't have Spikes. I was looking for a Spikes plus Zygarde team, but the only Spikes plus Zygarde team I have is T-Spikes plus Zygarde, which is really good. But not my forte. I'm just getting Kartana now and just click Choice Band Leaf Blade. If he opts to Defog, which is a crazy play, he'll go down. If he goes slow, bro, that thing is gone. This is a Choice Band set, so slow, bro, is gone. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Go ahead and bring out your Lax and die too, and then try and reverse sweep me with this thing. I'm assuming Ditto's going to come back out. I guess Loom could come out too and go for Drain Punch. Snorlax. He actually did go with Snorlax and try. Whoa, bro, this is a 1036 attack. Yeah, go ahead and give me that. Oh, I know what he's trying to do. He said, alright, I'm gonna sack Loom now too. Alright, calm down, calm down. Calm down, Kelly. He's trying to sweep me with Ditto. He's like, I'm gonna give him all the attack and just sweep him, but no. That is very not possible. Let's explode here. Basically, if he went Ditto, there was a chance I just knocked it out there. And there's no one move that a Scarf Breloom can lock itself into to beat me. So we'll just go Feeny here. And just Moonblast spam until we die. I'm gonna start looking for another game because this one is over. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Zygarde. I definitely think that it's one of those mons that's... Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure this is Dice, I want to say. So we might get a really good game right now. I don't know if this is Dice, but Princess Bree reminds me of Dice. Hey, is this game over? One more. One more. One more. Good game, J-Watt. Kartana is going to be pretty key in breaking through his team. I got to be really careful about his Reuniclus. And the... do I have this team? I feel like I have this team. I mean, it's a pretty basic OU build, isn't it? I just want to see how many teams I have with Lottie. I think it's Thunder Wave Lottie with Hidden Power Ground. Put myself in advantage if I can. Is that the only Latiases I have? No, it's not that team. Just some old school stuff. So this is one of the builds. Okay, so on this one it's Lottie. Knock, Willow. This is one of the Acid Armor set. I gotta be really careful about that. But I have SD Scizor. SD Scizor kind of smacks him if I get rid of Toxapex. I don't think he'll give me Toxapex as early as possible. I think that Landorus is fantastic. Again, as far as winning goes, I'm going to have to make it so I can Leaf Blade through it with Kartana, but I have to get rid of Lottie, Torn, and this boy. So what I can do here is at least U-turn and get out my Feeny that stops, or scouts rather, for the that scouts for the Thunder Wave, if you want to go for that. We find out that he's not a Rocky Helmet. Don't want him to be all out pummeling here. I have HP Fire, so this thing really just does break through his team. I'm assuming this is Z all out pummeling just because he has Reuniclus with it. And what that would do is that'll break through, obviously, the Steel and Dark types that Reuniclus doesn't like. So I just have to think about how I want to play here. Because you are a problem, sir. I don't have Thunder Wave on my team, do I? Alright. I don't think Feeny's that necessary, but I mean, if I can get a Skull Burn on Tornadus, that'd be really nice too, because it can't come in on Smart Strike after. If he goes for Supersonic Sky Strike, very good play, but again, I don't think Feeny's going to be that necessary besides getting up Misty Terrain here. Especially because I Scald through and then try and get in I don't mind you knocking me. Potentially getting a burn here. Nice. Get a nice little burn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't want him to Z me. I'm going to go for to be expected. You did have a Toxapex and a Ferrothorn in Misty Terrain that you could avoid that, as well as a Magic Guard user. So, yeah, it is to be expected when you're leaving your Tornadoes. Anyway, gives me my Heat Ran now. I don't mind that at all. Taunt Trend is nice. Obviously, Lottie can be a problem. I'm assuming it's maybe, like I said, an HP ground set. You can get up a Spike if he needs be. I'll get up my Rocks, which will definitely pressure Torn. As he goes Tyranitar. I'm assuming his Choice Band, like I said. Do I want to go Cart? That's kind of raw. So Lando will live one edge. Oh, he goes for Choice Band Pursuit, which is okay. He just crits me with Pursuit. That's cool too. Torn take damage. I'm okay with that. I'm assuming this is Assault Vest then, because I got crit. I'm assuming that's Assault Vest. Yeah. So you turn again as he brings on Ferrothorn. They'll give me Heat Ran. Now, while I said Heat Ran was very nice for dealing with the T-Tar, what I can do here is now double. On the expected T-Tar, I think the T-Tar should come out. I guess he could go Lottie too. Does Mega Lottie knock me out? Because I feel like SD Scizor is going to smack this guy. Combined with Kyurem. But I think that I'll die to Ice Beam from Lottie too, or HP Fire. I'm going to scout for that. As he goes for Beam. Thunderball eat. So I get this boy up with a nice little Moonblast. I'm assuming that's AAV T-Tar. Yeah, so Cursed Scizor, excuse me. SD Scizor, I'm not Cursed. Will be my way of winning this game. He actually gives me Tornadus here on the Moonblast. I am very surprised about that, as you do not like switching in on my cart, so why would you give me that? Yeah, so now I just gotta get a play right and knock out the Lottie. Gets off a Leech Life, nice. Just gonna Inferno Overdrive on Pex. And that'll allow me to get in big boy Kyurem here. And just Ice Beam. I'm not really fearing anything because he can't status me under Misty Terrain. Ice Beam hits Ferrothorn and it hits Lottie if he wants to risk one of those. I would actually love him giving me Ferrothorn here. But yeah, Ice Beam is always my play. Because this is his this is basically his way of punishing my Leaf Blade. So Ferrothorn is gone. Fantastic. Can I deal with Pex? I feel like I can. Maybe not though. As he Rock Slides there. U-turn is fine for weakening this thing. If I get in Feeny, that doesn't make much sense. So I can get in my Scizor here. What just happened? Oh, he pursued me. I was not paying attention. And then I'll knock. Now that might have actually been a misplay because he doesn't. I might have been able to knock off Sweep him in the late game, and now I just made it weaker. But I think Leaf Blade is still going to be my chance. So we're going to cure him now. If he wants to recover, that's fine. As he sets up a T-Spike. I'm going to click Ice Beam one more time as he goes Tyranitar. And I clicked that just in case he wanted to go out into the Lottie. But Fusion Bolt is... Ice Beam is fine. Go Tyranitar. T-Spike is odd considering it only hits 1 or 2 Pokemon. I mean, it still hits them on, so I can't say much. Lottie comes out. Does Ice Beam do 31%? Am I naive? I feel like Ice Beam does do 31%. I'm not naive. Ice Beam might not do 31%. Yeah, I am not naive at all. So I don't think Ice Beam will knock me out. Yup. And this is Life Orb Cure. Go ahead and give me that. Beautiful. So all I gotta do is get in big boy Feeny. Click taunt. I don't think the spike is gonna matter at all, so I'm just gonna taunt again as he side shocks me. I'm pretty sure it was all out pummeling on this mon. I think this is because he has T spikes. I'm fairly confident this is Calm Mind. I'm fairly confident that this is Calm Mind Acid Armor. So I'm just gonna go for Banded Leaf Blade, and this is definitely 2-hit KO Toxapex. This is Banded. Yep. So I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Like I could see late game Choice Band Kartana putting in some work. 91%. Sorry, my friend. Good game. Embarrassing performance on your part. I did what I had to do to get Kartana, but you did throw away Tornadus for no reason. And throwing away Lottie. It was AV Cheetar still. Whatever. Take that win. Okay, I do not like this matchup at all. I do not like Pinsir. I do not like Zapdos. And then on top of that, I Mimikyu. Like, I would say Scizor is good here, but it only deals with Mimikyu. So that's good. But I am so weak to Pinsir. It's not even funny. If I'm him, I lead Garchomp, right? And Garchomp gets up rocks versus me. I think that's just the best type of lead. My Kyurem is really nice because it outspeeds everything besides Mimikyu. And obviously Mega Pinsir. I guess a max speed Zapdos too. But I'm definitely looking at a Garchomp lead from him. As far as winning in the end game goes, maybe I can get a Smart Strike sweep going on. I'm going to need Heatran / Kyurem Black to get rid of the Zapdos. But yeah. Kartana's Banded Smart Strike is going to be my hopeful way of dealing with this. We're going to lead Feeny. I'm assuming that they lead off with, not Heatran is not what I expected, but odds on a balloon, cool. Give me a Scald on you. I was assuming Garchomp, but maybe it's Scarf Garchomp now, which means it's not that much of a problem. I was thinking more so SDZ. It still could be SDZ. But maybe my opponent will give me their balloon on Heatran. Not that it matters, it's more so damage that matters. I don't care about popping its balloon. I don't think I'll ever be in a situation when the dude has a Mega Pinsir and a Zapdos that I'm Earthquake sweeping him at all. In fact, in order to deal with Pinsir, I probably need to explode on it with my Landers. Which, you know, also deals with the Zapdos too. Goes Feeny. Smart play, smart play. HP on this is only necessary for Garchomp, but because he didn't lead off with Garchomp, it's a Balloon Trend. I'm assuming that's a Rocks Trend and maybe a Scarf Chomp. So I'll just Moonblast here, weaken you. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to go out into Kartana on a potential Nature's Madness because Kartana's HP is important for taking +2 Pinsir's Quick Attack. So I don't mind my opponent giving me, you know, their own Heatran switching, though he has one on the Balloon and a Garchomp. Give me this damage. Like I wouldn't mind him going back out of Heatran. I wouldn't mind him going Mimic. I wouldn't mind him going anything right now. Yeah, he gives me Mimikyu's Disguise, which I think is such an ugly play. Why? Why did you give me Mimikyu's Disguise? Why did you allow me to bust it? I'm Mega Evolve and click Knockoff. I was thinking about doubling back out, anticipating Heatran, but I think Knockoff gets me the most out of the turn. And then on top of that, he just Play Roughs, which wouldn't have even knocked out my Feeny. At least SD, when you have terrain in your favor and stuff. So Gyarados, it's a Balloon, nice. And again, we busted to Sky, so we don't have to worry about that. So definitely Smart Striking late game is something that can win. We'll get in Feeny here. Not only do we get leftovers, but ooh, Flash Cannon. Wow. Wow, I didn't expect that. He's probably faster than me too. Then again, Knockoff did nothing, so maybe he's not faster. I still want to keep Lando healthy. I don't think he's going to be faster than me. He don't think he's going to be faster than me either. Hold up. So I get the damage I need on Mimikyu to guarantee knock it out now with literally any attack from any member, and I can always go Scizor and BP. I really want Rocks up, but I feel like it's a fine idea for me to go out into my Heatran, because he has Heatran himself, so he should at least know that I'll be able to knock him out here with Earth Power. So I'm going to risk my Landers. I don't think... No, shut up, me. Stop it. Stop. Risking Landers makes no sense. No, you know what you need Landers for. That's sorry, that was the aggro in me coming out. If anything, I Earth Power here always. As he goes out into Zapdos, I'll Magma Storm first. So the reason I Earth Power is because if I was fast and I got so much out of that turn, right? I deal with this Pokemon. I'm gonna get up Rocks because he's stuck here, and I feel like I won't get up Rocks ever again. And like I said, Heatran was only necessary for this Pokemon, and he's using Thunderbolt, not Discharge. So on top of that, I have Inferno Overdrive, so we can get rid of Zapdos. Great. So the end game Smart Strike sweep that I was talking about is that much closer to happening. We already busted Mimikyu's Disguise. Feeny is confirmed slower than my Heatran because my min speed Feeny was faster than his Feeny. I'm also pretty confident that his Heatran is also slower. At this point, I just click Magma Storm. That boy had knockoff. Now, what I can do now, I'm actually tempted to click Explosion. And the main reason I say that is because Pinsir either dies if it stays in, and if it goes out, I'm good. I just don't want it to be SD Garchomp. But if it's SD Garchomp, Bullet Punch and Abandoned Leaf Blade knocks it out. So, I'm going to Explode here. Now, again, that was his only defogger, which was Feeny. So I'm completely fine with this because Pinsir comes in at 25. And basically at this point, I can bring out my... I feel like I can bring out Kyurem. Because Misty Terrain is up, so he can't knock me out with Garchomp. Goes Mimikyu, though. Not worth it yet. Go Scizor here. Just Roost. Not gonna risk him being jolly, especially because he's doing pitiful damage. Bringing Feeny now. As he clicks Lava Plume, he should be able to knock me out after. Because I don't know what his Zmon is, right? At all. I never have any reason to not go Scizor. That Heatran is wearing itself down, man. So I can finally reveal that I am indeed a Bullet Punch Scizor. There we go. Bring out Heatran. Go Feeny once again on the sack. Maybe he'll Flash Cannon, maybe he'll Earth Power. Good Flash Cannon play. If he goes Garchomp, I win. That's the damage I need for Leaf Blade. I'm also pretty confident that this Heatran will go down too. Because Terrain is up, I can safely just bring out my Kyurem and click Fusion Bolt. I don't have to bother clicking Ice Beam. It might have knocked him out, but I don't have to bother clicking Ice Beam because if he switched out, he died to Bullet Punch from Scizor anyway. So let's say he goes, again, Garchomp here. If he goes Pinsir, that does not matter either. Actually, it matters if he's a Fire Fang variant. Hold up, let me calm down real quick. I'm not about to lose the Fire Fang Scarf. I'm not about to lose the Fire Fang Scarf Garchomp. You actually Fire Fang Scarf? I'll be able to find out right now because Pinsir dies to rocks. I don't need it. I don't need Scizor as much anymore, and he clicks Outrage when I have 2 Steel types. Okay. I just click Knockoff now. Yeah, that boy got knocked out of the game himself. We are laddering a low ladder. I mean, sorry, I just smacked my headset and what? Get out of here. Ooh, Talon. Yo, man, I miss Talonflame. This dude has Mega Venusaur plus Zygardos, looks like it, and those are both giant problems. He has Mamoswine plus Hippowdon, so I'm assuming it's not Sash Mamoswine. I mean, the way I win this game is 100% Kyurem. Kyurem smacked everything on his team. But as far as in the end game goes, as far as how I win in the end game goes, Car outspeeding everything is really nice. I gotta be very careful about that Gyarados, but also getting up rocks in general. Like my Heatran has no switch-ins. He doesn't switch into a max special attack Kyurem either. So giving me Hippo ideally means he doesn't have rocks this game. Yeah, he loses to this Pokemon just flat out. Also, him having Talonflame plus Gyarados is really weird because which one is your Z? I'm definitely gonna go here right here. I'm assuming this is banned to Talonflame just based on that play. I doubled out into Kartana there because me going off that assumption that he is banded, I can get in Cart and just click Banded Leaf Blade. If he goes Venusaur, that's not a problem. I have Heatran. He opted to Mega Evolve with his Gyarados in front of a Kartana, so not only will I kill this thing, but I'll take over its family too and, you know, pack up in its home. I don't know what he's doing. Why'd you make that play, bro? And he also revealed that he's not Mega Venusaur. At this point, even if it is Sash, Mamoswine, bro, you have a Talonflame. Bring that boy out. You have a Venusaur. What happened? Neighbor? I actually just set up embedded in his home. That's crazy. This is the second Incineroar we've seen. I'm not going to lie. I want to use Incineroar in OU again, too. There's a few mons I want to use in OU. Maybe I'll put a little straw poll on my channel in the community tab. We can go from there. Alright, so one thing I noticed is that Sacred Sword switch-ins are non-existent. I'm assuming his trend of losing to that and this being Mega Gyarados makes a lot of sense. So Kartana can definitely do something late game. Faster than Cobalion, all of the above except for this and this. Ideally it's regular Zam, which is still a problem. Scizor destroys everything. What's the best way for me to win? I feel like it's either going to come down to SD Scizor, just smack. Why am I saying Scizor? SD Scizor. Okay, well, no, it's not that. It is Scizor. It just felt weird real quick. I felt like I was like hiccuping while saying it. But I think it's either going to come down to SD Scizor, just winning. Because in order for that to work, all I got to do is get rid of Incineroar and Cobalion. And even just depends on the Cobalion stuff. If it's like some Stealth Rock, Sacred Sword crap variant, can't do anything. But it's going to come down to one of those. Lenders is important in this game because it deals with potentially Mega Alakazam. Leads off a Cobalion. I'm not going to risk a Scarf HP Ice. I know that sounds so stupid, but while Chip on Cobalion does matter, it's not going to give me enough out of the turn. Yeah, I can just safely go out into Feeny and Defog. I wasn't going to... And this is a Z, so that's great. So it's either regular Gyarados or regular Zam. Z is all out pummeling at -1 on a Tapu Fini, so I am completely fine with that. Just Moonblast here too. Doesn't have a Moonblast resist on his team, so... And if he stays in, then that's the damage that I need for Sacred Sword. And I'll always be able to beat this 1v1. He's also -1. Any Stealth Rock Z, so we can assume he's either Swords Dance Iron Head as his last two moves, or... I don't even know. Maybe Volts. Okay, we can unassume what I just assumed. 3 attacks rocks. Get a nice little crit there too. I feel like I'm just SDing this thing's face. I gain more out of... I think Feeny is less useful. And I gain more out of that, especially because I crit him. Yeah, the 2-hit killed him. He prevented rocks. He could have a second rocker. He does have a chancey there. Poochie, what you gonna do, buddy? Obviously, as we keep playing, guys, we'll get better games. But still, low ladder is... I really feel like the 1100s to 1400s is the... is the scariest part. Now, I love Taunt for Chansey on this thing, but that's about it. I actually would rather get some chip on Alakazam. If it is Sash Zam, I'd rather break that too. Because the Gyarados is not Z, it has no way of knocking out Kartana unless it's a Fire Blast / Flamethrower variant. Oh. Nice. Nice Psychic. Yeah, so Finny isn't necessary. Especially because I can just bring out my Landers after and just click U-turn here. And I gain so much out of the turn. Because if he switches, I'm good. If he stays in, then great. My Kartana then proceeds to outspeed his entire team. I'm not worried about Scarf Cure on black because I got a Scizor. If he goes Gyarados, that is U-turn chip plus choice band, leaf blade damage. I might use this team in the road to top 10. Rank 1, sorry. Give me the U-turn. SPL right around the corner, guys. I think the draft is this Saturday. That'd be pretty cool. Either this Saturday or this Sunday. I'm hoping to get on a cool team with some friends. That'd be nice. I'm hoping to perform, man. It's been 2 SPL since I've done well. I did really well in tournaments this year, but I think I went 3-1 in Snake. I won in World Cup. I did pretty good in Slam. But SPL was not very good for me last year. Not at all. Kieran Black is the only one that just keeps out Gyarados. And the year before that was the year I got hacked every game at SPL. Last turn crits, last turn freeze, last turn miss. It was very sad. It was a very sad day. What's happening here? I don't think Heatran does much, and I like Kieran Black's ability just to click Fusion Bolt. Oh boy. Do I actually care about this? If I go hard Scizor, he's gonna crit me. I don't even care about this. I'm gonna get him my rocks in his face. If I go hard Scizor, and he has Earth Power, it will Spadef crit me. So I'm not gonna risk it right there. Also, because he already showed it Z, I don't know what type of Kieran this is. If it has a Z move, he can't click it. I was faster. I stand by my play right there of clicking my rock. You never know what's gonna happen. Yo, I played a Mega. So I was laddering just off screen once, right? And I had a Mega Alakazam. My opponent had a +2 Gyarados. I missed my attack that would knock him out, and it was like that. I was using a really offensive team, so it was basically my main way of dealing with Gyarados was Stone Edge. So he Dragon Dance twice in my face. It was obviously Landers that missed, and my Mega Alakazam still outsped it. So you never know. Don't give up till it's over. Same thing with Dragonite, man. I had the same situation come down with Dragonite. And this is why rocks are cool, because even if he goes Incineroar at this point, that big old Kartana doesn't care. I actually kind of like shiny Incineroar, even though it looks like a clown. That did so much damage. Scizor still can beat Chansey, and Incineroar will not go down to any... Excuse me, Kern will not go down to anything that Incineroar goes for right now. Alright, you can give me this Pokemon. I'm down. Boy, by the SD, live this was by the Papa Berry, and then Flame Charge through me. Nah, not today. I love Kieran Blacks. The aesthetic of this Pokemon is so nice. I need Kieran White. That's what we need to do. Forget about suspecting Zygarde. Give me Kieran White down here. That's all we need. You know, just Bex Kieran White. I want to drop some Dracos. I want to Ice Beam. Fusion Flare. Do we need anything else? You don't even need Earth Power. Just run Specs, those 3 attacks. Don't even run a 3rd attack. That's disgraceful. If you're going to run a 3rd attack, run Blizzard. I wonder how much Choice Band Leaf Blade does to Chansey. I want to say 70 something. Yeah, go ahead and give me that. I'm going hard into Kartana. I want to figure out how much Choice Band Leaf Blade does. I think Sacred Sword does like 80 something too. Just gonna go hard into Kartana. My usual play here would be going Landers and then exploding and then getting in Kartana, but I want to see how much this does. This is 691 attack, and this is Leaf Blade's a really strong move too. 85% Rocky Helmet. Okay, I got Blizzarded. Y'all was just talking about that move. My boy was listening. Hey, good game, Poochie. All right, well, hopefully this will be the end of the low ladder. The next episode will be higher up, but let me know your thoughts on Zygarde, guys. I want to know. Leave them down below. I'll see you guys next time. We'll get some nice tough games going forward. Goodbye, my friends. Hop on the ladder too. See ya.